What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. What do we have in the menu today? So we're going to be talking about the ultimate weapon for Red 13 that just came out, and we're going to have it for a month, and also the latest feature banner for Aerith. Not a limited banner, feature. You heard that right. So without further ado, let's jump into the content. My name is Pliyo, and I love covering Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content, as well as Ethereal Start. So if you like any of those things, please consider throwing a like and subscribe to the channel. I will deeply appreciate it. Now, let's discuss. Limited Moon. Magical Heal is cast, potency 110% of healing to all allies, and also applies exploit weakness. 2 weeks ago, only 2 weeks ago, Yuffie received exploit weakness to all allies in a feature weapon, and now we are seeing this in a limited weapon, which makes me feel good, but at the same time, I don't know, I would have expected more from a ultimate weapon for Red 13, especially like Red 13 being a great support. It's good that he can do this. I would prefer this kind of abilities in support units like Red 13. At the same time, I just expected more, right? Boost heal 20 points, interruption arcanum all allies. Very interesting, so that we can do a bit more damage. 40% extra ability damage, not magical or physical, just ability, which is a mix of both. Interesting, but still, like, I would have expected more because I would have loved to see some ATB boost, like maybe all of this plus 2 ATB. It doesn't need to be 3, maybe 2, maybe 1, maybe just 1, you know, like maybe a bit less healing and applies Veil, or I don't know, something extra, right? It feels weak. Up to this day, still, like, the ultimate weapon for Aerith feels the better to me, right? It feels the best one still. So, which is a bit odd, isn't it? Would you say? Would you agree with me, or will you? I don't know. Will you? Is this? There is anything here that I'm missing? This is very good for offensive support. Very, very good for an offensive support. Because of this, right? But then not all bosses have a sigil phase, especially in guild battles that are broken and they remove the sigil phase. Therefore, this interruption arcanum might not even trigger in many situations. So it makes Red 13 quite a niche. The good thing is that we can apply this twice. It frees the DPS from using this level of weapon, so then the DPS can focus on doing DPS, which is the #1 goal of DPSers. All right, fair enough. Now let's go into the Mermaid Rod. So I prefer to look into into this one because then we can see at level OE5, etc. So basic, it increases physical attack low to all allies with a max potency of low, and it heals for 5%. Wow, not 4, not 6, 5 to all allies. And when HP is 70% or more, lightning damage is increased. Pretty interesting. I think it's the first time that we are seeing lightning damage increase to all allies. And then at max level, physical attack increase mid, and it can go up to high. Pretty interesting. OV6 is already mid, but it stays on mid. It's one of those weapons like the one from Zack, like the one from... We have seen a few that they don't increase to high on OV6, pushing you to get to OV10. The good thing is that it's a feature weapon. Physical, as we were saying, physical attack mid, it costs 4 ATBs. Mid and goes to high, then 7% of healing, pretty neglectable. But the good thing is lightning damage increase mid, and it can go up to high. So we have our best support, boost heal, buff debuff extension, very nice, 62 points, 39 points, and it has a heal boost on the middle with a sigil break. So you can totally use this weapon with Terra Rod, with Crimson Rod, with Kamura, depending on the situation. It really pairs well with Aerith, so she can do the lightning Imperial plus lightning damage up, and then also you could be bringing Kite Seed, which is the best lightning support unit because it has Enfeeble and lightning Imperial. So maybe like Aerith, Kite Seed, and then Zack for physical, or Vincent for magical, or Tifa. You have many good options. Now the question is, you may be wondering, should you pull on this weapon? I think this weapon being featured is an easy skip. Now let's look into the Oh my days. Oh my days. She is so cute. Something that I really like, I have to confess this, all right? It's not that we have confidence. I really like that they don't put like a mega massive boobas, like normally in this kind of outfits, it's like boom. And I like that she's a bit more natural, more like Aerith. I love her. She's so cute. The pink feels amazing. Overall, I think this is like a 10 out of 10 design. Must pull. That said, there is no other things to discuss. You can see the toes as well. Must pull. Anyhow, no, like being serious, I think it looks really pretty. I think she is really pretty indeed. It probably is one of the prettiest outfits that she has. Really simple as well, but really effective. I love everything about this. Even the lace here is beautiful. The flowers on the head, just fantastic. Let's look into the stats because we're getting lost into gooning territory. Boost physical potency to all allies. This is the first time that we are seeing this. Lightning ability damage plus 15%. Very interesting. Very interesting. Pink flower pin. Magical defense 20%. Healing potency 10%. Yeah, this one is not as good, right? Because other outfits give you some physical and magic defense, which is more useful than this one. But it's the first time that we are seeing this. Very first time, which makes me think the anniversary is going to be so broken, like maybe like one of those arcanums that give you all allies, all elemental damage, right? Increase, something along those lines. It could happen, right? So then, all in all, this banner is a 10 out of 10 for the outfit design. But honestly, in terms of utility, I think it's not really that mandatory unless you are, of course, a Kraken. Then you have it already. Even you don't even watch videos; you just pull for it, right? But if you are looking for an advice or for someone to bounce ideas with, I would say I'm gonna skip it. Not even pulling on this, which is a shame because she's cute and hot. Then Yuffie, then you can also pull on Yuffie. They changed something about the weapon, I think, or the outfit. HP plus 5%, physical defense. 10 and 15, right? 10 and 15 is what you're gonna find. Not bad, but it doesn't cover magical. Fire ability damage is good, and then this weapon is still like interesting because it can increase her own fire damage. But now in this day and age, we have also Matt. Matt could help you with fire up to all allies. Therefore, you don't really need this weapon as much as you used to it back in the day, right? So we have other options. That's what I'm trying to say. Overall, I think it's interesting banner, really good outfit. The weapon is good. The outfit is not bad for if you want to, for example, if you want to score really high on the max damage challenge, I reckon you will need this kind of weapon plus kite seed plus a really good DPS. But it doesn't look like so. It's very niche, right? Fully focused on lightning. Not only that, lightning and magic defense. So yeah, resources are scarce. We don't have that many crystals. I'm going full on free to play, by the way. I don't even have the battle pass anymore. I can show you. Everything is blocked. I didn't even buy this. I'm going free to play. So in my case, I cannot afford this one. Also, they did this one. By the way, this one, the interesting part that I wanted to highlight is no other than the outfit of Barret, which has reprieve, which is one of the most important abilities in the game. So if you are considering whaling or, going beyond, and that one is really good. All the rest, if you like the outfit because you want to be a completionist, then all power to you. That makes sense. But I don't think all the rest are worth it in this day and age. These weapons as well, I don't think they are really worth it in comparison with other options that are better. Perhaps the only Fafnir rifle, though, this one is good. This one is good. Yeah. So all in all, I think it's a nice week. We're going to have a full month of chances to get the newest ultimate weapon for Breath 13. At the same time, while it does exploit weakness, which is going to really make a key difference in terms of performance, at the same time, for most accounts that are free to play or low spenders, I think it might be better to wait until we have, something in the units that we use the most, right? Like, for example, like whenever Aerith gets Exploit Arcanum, banging, right? To all allies, banging. Whenever Tifa gets it, whenever Cloud gets it, or maybe, don't know, Kite Sith or Sephiroth or Vincent, and it comes for free, right? And it comes for free that you do a lot of damage, and then you also apply that. It's probably around the corner. It's probably like, it only took 2 weeks, right, for this to come into Red 13. So probably by the anniversary, we'll have so many good things. And this is like at least 12 to 16K to get here. I think it's really risky. I will then go for it. My personal opinion, but as always, what do you think? What are you going to do? What are your plans? I would love to hear from you. So this is the content of the day. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate your support. Until the next time. Cheerios.